In philosophy, there are two things that have consistently been debated throughout all time. One, what is knowledge, and what is it to completely know something? And two, who are we, and what is our purpose on this planet? And to answer, who am I think the answer is a combination of where we're from, where we are now, and where we plan to go. Now, I come from a very small town in Texas known as Texarkana. It's on the tri-state border of Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana. And when I say small town, I completely meet all of the stereotypes known with small towns. That being that everybody knows everybody. My neighbor was my dentist. I would see him next week, and I would talk to him about his fishing trip that he had a couple months ago. My sister's boyfriend's dad was my doctor. My mom was my hairdresser, and she knew all the gossip around the entire town of Texarkana. So there was no small talk. When it came to talking to anybody, you knew their whole family. You knew their parents and their crises that they were going through. You knew their happy moments and their sad. I never had a dull moment in a small town. I learned at a very young age, I was forced to, interpersonal skills. Those skills taught me to connect with people on a very, very special level. Now, where I am now is at Disney World in Florida, Orlando, which is a very, very big change for me. I now deal with people that I'll only see for 30 seconds and never again in my life. And so I've had to learn to try to connect with people on a lot faster level, to connect with them in ways that I didn't think were possible because I don't know these people's background. But I've had to learn to look at their shirts, look at their haircuts, look at their families, think about that they're at Disney, so that's how I connect with them. And I've had to learn that not having that same background, I can still connect with people and become their friend in just a short amount of time. I've tried to use those personal skills to the best of my ability to send me to where I want to go, which is to Austin, Texas. I want to work for Chris Cole Rehabilitation Center. I lost my sight my senior year in high school, right? And I went to this school, the very school I want to work at, and learned that independence isn't meant only for people who can see fully. And when I lost my sight, I thought that was it. I thought there was no going on. But I learned how to get back up on my feet, so to speak. I learned how to cook for myself blindfolded. And I want to give that same ability, that same, just talking to people became hard. I want to give that ability to other people. I want to be able to help people and put people in any situation that they can have. I want people to excel at it. People who lose their sight, I know it's hard. But I want to help people. And I think when you try to combine those three things, where you've been, where you are, and where you want to go, you can figure out what your talents are, figure out what you're good at, figure out what you're bad at, what your weakness is. But you can figure out who you are. And I think when you put those three things together, I've found who I am and what I want to be. And I think all of us can as well.